How's it going, everybody? In this video, I want to give you a few tips on how to get the best experience and profits doing DoorDash. If you don't know what DoorDash is, it's a food delivery app that works just like Postmates and Uber Eats. So plenty of videos have been made about these apps like Postmates and DoorDash, but the first tip I want to give you is worth putting up this video in the first place. Tip number one, do not drive a vehicle worth more than $3,000. Nobody has said that. Everyone says, oh, you got to factor in gas and depreciation. Well, what if you don't have to factor in depreciation? How about that in the first place? For example, the main car I use when doing any deliveries like this is my 1990 Honda Accord. I bought it about a year ago. It was $1,000. I could do 2,000 deliveries with Postmates or Uber Eats or whatever and probably sell it for $1,500. Why? Because it was already worth nothing when I bought it, but it was functional. So find a reliable car. So I would try to find something like that if you plan on doing a driving job using your own vehicle. I can't stress that enough, that you do not want any part of excessive wear and tear, maintenance, repairs, or depreciation on a car worth more than like 15 grand. Take it from someone who had a car worth 37 grand and depreciated it quite a bit. You could check some older videos if you want to know more about that. So I've been doing driving jobs for a while. In the last 5 years, I've driven over 300,000 miles for a company called ExpressMaster. We deliver escrow documents for sold houses. And in that time, and this carries right over to tip number two, is what I'm going to say, is the best way to occupy your mind and why these kind of driving jobs are so cool is because it allows you to do stuff like listen to music and podcasts. I just recently got into podcasts. I know they've been around forever, but that's like the best thing for a driving job. And it doesn't really feel like work per se. It feels like you're running errands and you can learn something in your ears while you're doing it. So that's why I like doing stuff like this. So tip number three is what time to do this if you don't want to be waiting around in between deliveries. And that is going to be, it won't come as a surprise to anyone, but lunchtime and dinner time. So about 11 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. and then start again around 5 p.m. go till maybe 9 p.m. Those are the busiest times. So tip number four is going to be on how not to waste your time with these deliveries. So if it's a fast food restaurant, there's really nothing you could do about it. You're going to have to go down there, order the food, wait for it to be ready, but it's fast food. It'll be ready pretty soon anyway. But if it's a restaurant, don't be so hasty. A lot of people who are like new drivers doing this, you see the amount of money, you get the order, you see the amount of money you're about to make, and you get excited and you're like, oh, I got to get right down there. But if it's a restaurant, I mean, think about it. How long ago was that order placed? How long does it take you to get your food at a restaurant? I mean, it could be upwards of 20 minutes. So if you go right there, you're just going to be sitting at the restaurant for 20 minutes. It's happened to me a couple of times. So if you know, if it sounds like a restaurant and it doesn't sound like fast food, or if they tell you that the order is ready to pick up, that you don't have to order the food when you get there, I would wait about 15 minutes before even getting in your car. Then you can go down there. Like if it's sushi, it'll be ready to go. Drive to the customer, whatever, maybe 5 minutes away. You're done with the whole thing within like 15 or 20 minutes, and you made your $5 to $15, whatever they tip you. Tip number five is for new drivers, and that is when you start your very first dash, you'll notice that it shows you the shopping center that is the most busy, and it pretty much prompts you to go there. It seems like it really wants you to go there. It'll give you a route and everything to it. Don't go there. Just stay where you are, especially if the shaded area where you can work in is at your house. Oh, golden. Stay at your house till you get a delivery. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as if it lets you start a dash, then you're good to go. It'll assign you a delivery if they need one done, trust me. The next two are not necessarily tips, but the things you should definitely know before starting. So Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, apps like this, they're going to be the most beneficial for people like college students, starting entrepreneurs, small YouTubers, and people who work from home in general. If you work a full-time job, a construction, or you're a teacher, or just, if you have a full schedule in front of you, you don't want to do this, especially not on weekdays. Maybe on weekends if you have the energy, you don't have kids or whatever. But this is mainly something where, you don't have a full-time job per se, and you have the extra energy and the extra time to do this on the side. It is nice having side income. It's more in your bank account every month. So to put this question to rest, is food delivery services a good full-time job? Absolutely not. I would not recommend it to anybody for a full-time career or anything. But is it a good side hustle, good side income, supplemental income? Hell yeah. It's really good for that. I'm loving it so far. The flexibility alone of things like this is worth it by itself. And then the final question I'm going to answer, and this is just from my own experience, is how much do you make per For Postmates and DoorDash, it takes me about 20 to 25 minutes to complete a delivery. So, I hate to call out DoorDash, but in my experience, in my area, this is what I've been able to pull. It's been anywhere around $13 to $16 per hour. Postmates, on the other hand, I've been able to minimum get $22 per hour, and then the previous 2 weeks, I was actually getting $25 per hour. I might make another video on why that is, but it seems like it comes down to Postmates customers just tip more. For whatever reason, they just do. So the whole video is not going to be in this room. Now I'm going to go ahead and take you on a couple deliveries and just show you what a few things look like. Alright, as you can see, I have an order from Starbucks, and the drop-off point is like right next to here. So there's the Starbucks, and it's like right here. So pretty good. $7 for, you know, I got to drive 3 miles down the freeway and then deliver it 3 miles back. I mean, it'll take me maybe 20 minutes or so. Alrighty, let's go over to that Starbucks. I just realized I haven't talked to you guys from the car in a while, so let's head on over there. I wonder if you guys could hear me better with this camera angle. I mean, you have no idea how close to my face I have this camera. The windows are open and everything. You've got kidding. Okay. So this is the line, way over there, about, what is this, like 11 cars deep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it wraps around the building. This is probably about 9 cars deep until you get to the ordering window. Oh my lordy. Okay, let's go inside. How about that? Let's park. Screw this. That's ridiculous, man. Go make your own damn coffee, guys. Don't wait in a half-hour line for Starbucks. That's terrible. What could be so delicious at Starbucks that you're gonna wait in an 11-car line? So I just placed the order inside, now I'm waiting for that. That's the only thing that could slow you down on stuff like DoorDash, Postmates, and Grubhub, is if the place is busy and you have to order the food and there's people in front of you. Obviously you're not gonna get that for like 10 minutes at least. But the way you pay is they give you this little card here, and that's the one thing that I've never had issues with, is there is always money on the cards. I will say with DoorDash in particular, I've been having app issues this whole weekend. It's been crashing. I've been having to get customer support. When I was doing Postmates, it never crashed. That app is like perfect. It's really simple. In case you want to see what orders look like, they look like this. So what is that? Caramel Frappuccino, blueberry scone, extra coffee in there, venti. So we're just gonna grab that. It's probably ready by now. I've been in here for a while. So let's go grab that and we'll deliver it. Alrighty, got it. Scone, Frappuccino, taking it to the customer. In a few years from now, if I'm making decent money on YouTube, whether it be tech or cars or whatever, just remember that it didn't start that way. I used to deliver people's food for $8. So everyone starts from somewhere. Let's get onto the freeway, yeah? This Corvette wants to race. Oh, there you go. You guys saw it first. Smoked them. Smoked them. Oh, how cute. People do that a lot. That was for a girl. Some dude ordered it, so she was surprised. Very, very nice. And that is it. We completed the dash, and then go to earnings. 96 so far this week. Let's see, this is just today. Did some Mexican food earlier, Annie's Cafe, and then we just did Starbucks. So, I mean, not bad. I just do this when I'm out and about anyway, and it's just, all it feels like is like my errands take a little bit longer because I have to do another stop. But I mean, you do this a couple times a day, and I mean, it adds up. Definitely adds up. It's been like $150 to $200 a week or so. So pretty good, pretty good. Everybody will wait here in the gas station instead of going to a regular one because it's usually like 30 or 40 cents cheaper. Like here, it's $3.39 for regular and like $3.60 something for premium. Is that expensive or is that cheap where you guys live? I know if you're in Hollywood, that sounds amazing. If you're in like Arizona, you're probably thinking, why do you even live in California, dude? It's because it's fun here, okay? We have things. We have things and weather. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jimmy Brooks. I do a lot of tech, audio, and car reviews, so make sure to subscribe, hit the bell if you don't want to miss any of that, and I'll be talking to all of you guys next video. See ya. Alright, my GoPro is acting weird. Oh my gosh, the frame rate looks even weirder. I would like to bring you guys in with me to order the food, but it is frozen. Thanks, GoPro.